Not everybody's going to be in it with you in the same terms, that nobody's ever going to have the same passion and intensity that you do.
First, we have the Fast Five, which are 5 rapid fire questions for you. So what's a book you've read that's made an impact on you?
I would say that the number one book that I need to give credit to is Crush It by Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk. It is the one that started it all. I highly recommend it. All his books are amazing. All his content is amazing. I love Gary. I've actually gotten to meet him a few times. That is a book that started changing my mindset. It's a book that opened up opportunities to me before I even knew that there was potential to be successful. So it is a book that got me on the mindset to succeed that is necessary in order to make it on this path. So highly recommend Gary's Crush It or any of his books for that matter. Gary has been the person that I have consumed the most content from over the last decade, for sure. He's at the top of the list.
Okay, so next question. What does your morning routine look like?
So usually in the mornings, I get ready. I have my coffee. I'm not a 5 a.m.er type of guy, 6 a.m.er. I actually sleep my 8 hours. Throughout my entire journey to success, that whole thing about you got to sleep 4 hours is, whatever works for you, right? That's the way it is. In my case, I sleep my 8 hours every day, and I have accomplished incredible success, and that hasn't affected me. I wake up in the morning, I have a coffee, religiously, always. And then I take my kids to school after I get ready. I drop them off at school. And then I come to work.
Is there a CEO that you follow or study?
A CEO that I follow or study. One of my favorite entrepreneurs right now, he's a client of mine. His name is Brandon Dawson. And he's a partner for Grant Cardone. And he's a genius. He's amazing. So for anybody that's looking for next level CEO strategies or business strategies, Brandon Dawson has a very unique mind. And it's, aside from being my client, I really admire the guy. He's quite something. So I love him. I kind of stopped consuming Gary's content a long time ago. Maybe a year or two. I stopped consuming his podcast as much. I always love Gary. I always love him. But it's like he says it himself. His message is always the same. It really is said in many different ways, right? So I already got through that era with him, but Gary is essential. Gary is absolutely essential. He's bright. Grant Cardone, I love to death. I love his presentations. His mindset, his attitude towards success is very, very valuable. So that's something that, I would recommend. That there's a few people out there that really mean well. They really want to provide value. They want to impact you. All right. So that's something that, you guys should make a routine. Instead of like playing your favorite songs or watching video games or playing video games or binge watching television shows, you should be consuming content. And it really does change dramatically your path. It is quite powerful.
And what is your favorite online tool?
My favorite online tool. Well, I like to get inspired with what other brands are doing and other marketers are doing. A couple of years ago, Facebook launched something that they called the ad library. Nobody else has launched that. YouTube doesn't have that. There's other softwares or programs that allow you to see this. But in order for me to really get inspired with other people's content and not to be confused with plagiarize other people's content, get inspired by it. We use it a lot in our agency, and it would be a great tool for any of you guys that have a social media agency, which I'm assuming you already know this. But if you go to Google and you search for Facebook ad library, that thing is amazing. You're going to find every single ad being run across the world of Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. Every single ad is there, political or non-political, no matter what the subject is. This is something that Facebook rolled out as part of what they call full transparency. And you cannot literally run an ad without it showing up on the Facebook ad library. So if you have competitors, which we all do, unless your name is Elon Musk, everybody's trying to catch up with him, but all of us have competitors, right? I think probably everybody listening to this podcast is a competitor of mine. Using the ad library is a great tool for you to get inspired for how to write your content, how to create your videos, what call to actions to use, what websites to build, landing pages, all of that. And that inspiration should help you execute things that are amazing that can help you get results.
Last question. What's one thing you wish you had known when you began your career?
I knew it was going to be a lot of work. That's for sure. Wow. I would say that not everybody's going to be in it with you in the same terms, that nobody's ever going to have the same passion and intensity that you do. I think the first few years I had expectations that people would have the same level of burning passion and energy that I had. And I was disappointed time and time again. And then I realized that why are they going to have it? I'm the CEO. I'm the leader. It's my responsibility. So I think my responsibility has changed over the years. Me feeling accountability over where I'm at, mistakes that get made in the organization, things that happen across the board that maybe are not ideal. Just take the ownership of those things, make me feel more empowered instead of just blaming other people. To answer the question specifically, I believe that false expectation of people having the same burning desire for success that I did, that I have, that I still have today. Expecting that from people. If you're enjoying this content, please go ahead and subscribe. Help me comment below and let me know if you have any questions about marketing. And I'm on a mission to help as many of you as possible conquer the marketing world. So help me out. Subscribe, hit that button, hit that bell, get notified. Go ahead and subscribe right now.